Everybody, this is Ron. This is Ron, Gadget Man, and we are in Carlsbad, New Mexico, right now, and it's October. What is this? 8th, October 8th, 2011. And look at it. Is Daniel here? Has Daniel? Would you tell them about your RV, please?
I got an RV. It's an '87 model, and I took it for a test drive because I just barely bought the thing, and the most that I got out of it was 7 miles and 1/10.
7.1 miles per gallon. Yeah.
I went from Otis, New Mexico, towards Loving, Malaga, to the state line and back. Put 43 miles.
Okay.
And I spent 6 gallons and something.
Right.
6 gallons.
Well, tell everybody out here in Gadget Man Land, look at the camera there, and tell them why you're seeing me.
The reason I'm seeing him because I've heard of cutting and grooving a carburetor in a way that it'll give better performance and also better mileage. And for a New Mexican like me that works very hard for the little money we got, it took $200 to fill that RV. I want the maximum potential on fuel. So this Gadget Man is going to do it for me. All
right, yeah. So what Daniel did was he popped the hood off of his RV, the cover for the engine, and what he had was a quadrajet. And I don't like them anyway to start with, but that's beside the point. Whether I like it or not, you cannot do the groove on a quadrajet. So I told him to go out and get me an Edelbrock carburetor so I could do it. And this is what he brought me. This is a 600 Edelbrock. So we've got a little bit more room to play with here on the bottoms. If you look here, you'll see the space here with the 650. The primary port and the secondary port is a little bit larger, and you only have room to do a little bit of work down there. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the groove in here, and we're going to show you how it's done. Now with this one here, because it's a 640 or 600, I've got enough room to put the large groove in it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, and while we're here, let's introduce Dixie. Come here, Dixie. Come on. Dixie would you care to introduce yourself and tell them what you're going to be doing?
I'm Dixie Hall, and I'm going to start grooving too.
Yeah? So you're a gadget
gal? Be part of the family.
You a gadget gal? You excited?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it works.
Okay.
It works.
Yeah, and you got a partner too, don't you?
Sam, my husband.
Right.
And he's going to do it too.
So you both have personal licenses, don't you?
Correct.
Okay, why? What, Sam?
I bought mine. She won hers.
But why did you decide for the personal license? Why did you decide that?
To help the people on the planet and my kids, and the grandkids.
You think you can do this?
Oh yeah.
All right, good. Well, so what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how to groove this Edelbrock carburetor, and we're welcoming Sam and Dixie into the family the right way. All right, here we go. So I got my drum on my flex shaft, and here we go. And I have my safety glasses. Always wear protection when you're doing this. These are getting a little dirty. A little bit of lube. Keep a water jet here to keep my bit cool so it don't burn my hand. And I'm going to hold this linkage over here. What I did was, let me turn it. All right, it's all right. No big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, right. All right, so
it's tough.
Yeah, it is, and I'm glad I cut it with my leg too. All right, so with this carburetor though, what you got to do is these throttle plates. I should have started with this. These throttle plates don't close. All we're going to do is the primary, because once you have to be on the throttle way up to here before the secondaries kick in. So all we do is the primaries on these carburetors, because there's no airflow through here until you kick in the secondaries. So, but if you'll see, there's a little opening there. So what we've got to do is we've got to take the idle adjust screw, which is right here on this particular model, and I open it all the way up. Well, the throttle plate still didn't close. Well, then if you look at this side, you'll see this little cam here. And I want you to watch these plates as I move this. Is that right? Am I doing it the right direction? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was holding it up with my fingers. Okay. So here, as I move this cam, you see the linkage moving.
Yeah.
And it's closing more, and then it drop right into place. Now that is all the way closed. So now I can hold it over here, or I can hold it over here. This is better for me. It didn't look like it a minute ago, but you know, it's Gadget Man land. Nothing goes perfectly. So let's bring this just a little bit closer. All right. So now I've got a little bit more lube in there because I just bled it all out. And now we can cut the groove. if we don't use dull bits.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we're just going to let the camera roll so you guys see exactly everything that happens here in Gadget Man Land. And you can say nothing's perfect. I ain't no different than you guys are.
That's right.
I just happen to figure something out, and I'm happy to share it with you. So, there we go. And again, the Dremels tend to wear out, so come on now. There we go. So this one's been modified. And push the bit in, pull it out just a little bit, 1/8 of an inch or so, just so that you can tap it back in when you get done, because if you don't, you won't be able to take the bit out. Or the bit will come out by itself. Oh, you won't, yeah, well, whatever I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Pay no attention to me. Alright, so now, come back and hold it. It's good aluminum.
Yeah, it's good aluminum.
There, you heard it. Stop cutting. Now I'm going to cool this off, and the first bit, the first cut really takes a lot of energy. It gets hot. Now when you get here, it's going to start getting really thin, so you don't want to push real hard. Otherwise, well, you'll see. Cool it off, give it a little more oil. And that's one of them.
Alright.
Hold that steady. Don't drop the carburetor. It's a brand new one.
Alright, they make a lot of them.
I would never do something like that. unless I was on camera.
That's right. You can always go get another one. No problem.
Well, you got another hood?
It's a sign that keeps on kicking.
Yeah. These are really good carburetors. I like the Edelbrock. Going it off again. Give it a little more drop of lube. Again, I'm holding, before I move it, I'll grab it up here to hold that linkage steady. warm again. Just be patient. Take your time. Let the bit do the work. One final pass to make sure. Cut gut. That's it. Sucker does get warm. Alright. Okay. Now we give her a little rinse. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Gadget Man groove.
Alright.
On Edelbrock carburetor. Alright, so when you guys get out there and start doing this, be bold, be daring, don't be shy, because ain't nothing you break doing this that you can't fix. I promise you that. I am Gadget Man, and I guarantee it's true. Thank y'all very much, and have a nice day. Remember, smile for a stranger. We do.